Okay, we're about to kick off. It's Friday the 30th, 7 o'clock. Valeo versus Costa Unida from Spain. Matthew's up top. Looks like the Spanish team has the kickoff. They're in blue, Valeo is in black. And the referee's setting us up to go. All right, ready to go. We're starting at 7-11. That's Jonathan on the ball. Jonathan out to Will. Will to Nielsen. Nielsen to David. David to Julian. Julian up to Alex. One's on him. Julian has it. Julian left foot to Matthew. Over midfield. Matthew. They send it back to the goalie. Goalie's after it. Down the middle. Jonathan picks it up. 8's on him. Jonathan to the right. Jonathan to Will. Will to Nielsen. Nielsen in the air. Nielsen still has it. Nielsen sends it to Julian. It's going to be a little behind him. Eddie's in goal to start off. Eddie has it. Eddie to David. David to the left, to his right, to Will. Will has about 10 yards in front of him in the midfield. Will looks up, crosses midfield. Will sends the wing, that's Josh. Josh to the end flag. He crosses it. It's over Gabe's head. Gabe's chasing it on this side. Gabe keeps it in. Gabe turns on it. Gets around 2 defenders to Alex. Gets cut off. Blue player has it. Gabe takes it away. Gabe to the middle. It's going toward the end line. It gets slide tackle out of bounds. It's a throw in for Valeo deep in Costa Unida's end. Okay. That was Kevin. Kevin crosses it to the near post to Matthew, but he's offside. Free kick for Costa Unida. Down their left side. Crosses midfield. Will's on the ball. They send it back. Number 3 goes out of bounds. Josh gives it to Will. Will's going to throw it in. Will to Jonathan. Will sends it back to David. David to Julian. Julian to Kevin. Kevin, hard touch. Back to Julian on his right foot. Gets it around to Kevin. Kevin up to Matthew. Matthew to Alex. Alex to Matthew. Making a run. 14 has it. 14's on him. Matthew in the box. 14 puts it out of play. It's going to be a corner. Okay. Let's see the corners. Looks like Alex on the corner. Alex to the far post. That was off Josh's head. 4 gets it for blue. Goes up the left. Goes up the left side. It's David on his head to Nielsen. Nielsen comes back, sends it back to Eddie. Eddie to Julian. Julian to Kevin. Kevin to Alex. Alex back across the face of the goal to David. There's a wind blowing toward us across the field right now. David has it. David on the ground gets cut off. David plays the ball away. Nielsen has it. Nielsen on his left foot to Kevin. Kevin has it. Kevin to Alex. Alex turns back to Kevin. Kevin reverses the field. He finds Josh. Josh back to Will. Will to Josh. They run into each other. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for blue. They throw it down the sideline. It goes over Will's head. 9 has it for blue. Sends it back to the middle to 8. That was Jonathan on him. Kevin is on this side. He's shielding the ball. 2 gets around him. He pulls him out of bounds. Good shield by Kevin. Throwing for Valeo. Quickly to Alex. Alex turns. Tries to get it to Gabe. It goes out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. Kevin throws it deep to Matthew. Matthew off his head to Gabe, goes out of bounds. There's a little bit of wind blowing in this direction, blew it out of bounds. Throw in for Blue. Jonathan cuts it away. Julian has it on his left foot to Jonathan. Jonathan chips it ahead. Doesn't get to Josh. 3 has it. 3 turns, comes back, sends it to his left. 16 has it in the center circle. Wind's blowing right at us. Crosswind on the field. Goes down the left sideline. Number 8 has it for Blue. Tries to get around Josh and Jonathan. Gets around him. Will knocks him over. It's a free kick for Blue. They're probably 30, 35 yards away on the sideline. This was the second place team in the other group. He's right on the wall, taking the free kick. He chips it in, and it goes out of bounds. Eddie lets it go. It's 0-0. We started at 7-11, so we're about 6 minutes into the game. Eddie puts the ball down, sends it to David on his right. 9 is pursuing him. Nielsen has it. Hard touch. Nielsen still has it. Nielsen to Gabe. Gets cut off. It's going to go out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. In front of the fans. It's Kevin to Nielsen. Nielsen to Kevin. Kevin to Alex. Alex turns on the ball. Alex sends it out to Matthew. Matthew gets hit by number 4 and he goes down. Matthew got hit. We set the lineup here. It's Eddie in goal. It's Kevin, Julian, David. In midfield, we got Nielsen. We've got Yumi now, and we've got Alex. Will is on the other wing. Alex has it. Alex to Kevin. Kevin to Julian. Julian sends it to Nielsen. Nielsen to his right, sends the wing to Josh. 11's going to cut it off for Blue. He puts it out of bounds. No, it's still in bounds. Wait, out of bounds. Will on the throw. Will to Yumi. Will to Nielsen. Nielsen back to Julian. Julian to Kevin. 1 on him here. Kevin to his right to Julian. Julian dances through. Finds David. David has it. David to Will. Will chips Nielsen, misses it. Nielsen gets it back, it's on his chest. Nielsen turns, sends it back to Eddie. Eddie has it, goes to his left, sends it to Julian. Julian to David. David to Nielsen, back to Julian. Julian dances over the ball, sends it back to David. David on the ground to Alex. He tries to chip the wing. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Blue. We are 9 minutes into the game. Blue. Will jumps on the Blue player. It's a foul on Valeo. It's right in front of the Valeo bench. They got 2 on the wall. It looks like Alex and someone, probably Will, is that side. Alex and Will on the wall. They're a little light. They're letting him go. They chip it in the box. Remember, there's a crosswind here. They bring it down. 9 on his foot. He chips it over the screen into the practice field. Eddie's looking for another ball, and they're going to get him one. It's 0-0. We're about Eddie to Julian. Number 2 is pursuing him. To Nielsen. Nielsen sends it back. There's 3 blue players here. Nielsen turns in the box. Nielsen to Kevin. Kevin to Yumi. Yumi to Matthew. Matthew to Yumi. 1 player in pursuit, 16. Will has it on the right. Will just over midfield to Alex. Alex dances with the ball to his right. He chips the box. It gets through. Got through both Matthew and Gabe. They send it down the wing. Kevin steps up. Kevin bodies on the ball. Kevin to Julian. Julian finds David. We're 10 minutes into the game. David to Nielsen. Nielsen turns. He crosses midfield. He gets it to Matthew. Matthew dummies it to Gabe. And they call an offside. Zero. It's a free kick. They call offside on that play. We're 11 minutes into the first half. Free kick. It goes straight in the air. Over Kevin. Julian has it off his foot. It bounces. Gabe gets pushed. Gabe is on the run. He gets by 14. 4 is in pursuit. Gabe steps over it. Gabe to Alex. Alex looks, turns to his left. Alex looks for Gabe. He gets pushed. Alex is dancing into the corner. Alex into the corner. And it gets played out by number 8. It's going to be a corner for Valeo. Second of the game. Let's see who's going to take it. Looks like it's going to be Matthew. Hard to see the corners here. Matthew on the corner. Matthew, back post. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. He tried to hook it in and went a little too far. Goal kick for Costa Unida. They go out to their left. It's starting up. You can hear the coach yelling from the sideline. Number 8 has it for blue. He turns. He sends it back to the right side of the field. They send it forward to 14. 14 down the wing to 2. Julian, they cut it up. David misses it. Will on his left foot puts it toward the sideline. As Gabe, it bounces out of bounds. It's a throw in for blue. 14 is going to take it. 14 to 16. He sends it back. Matthew's in pursuit. They send it back to their left. 5 up the wing. Josh plays it away, and it's a throw in for blue. They throw it back. Josh is on him. They chip to the middle of the field. They get it toward the center. There's a runner on the right, number 14. He gets the ball. Remember, the wind's blowing in this direction. Hits Gabe in the chest, goes out of bounds. Throw in for blue. 14 on the throw. Sends it to 3. Kevin off his foot. Doesn't clear it. 3 into the corner. He tries to cross it. It hits Alex, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for blue. Let's see what they do. They got Kevin on the near post. Yumi is short. Gabe is on the short side. They got Nielsen in the box. It goes in the box. It goes across. Alex has it. Alex goes to his right. He gets held. No call. Alex sends Matthew. Matthew down the right. Gabe is coming with him on the left. Matthew, goalie's going to come out and stop the ball. They push it out to the left. They're going up the left wing, number 3. Sends it back to the center back. Alex is pursuing. They send it back to the goalie. Matthew's back there. The ball gets caught up in the wind. Nielsen has it. No. It's going to roll out of bounds. A strong wind blowing to the right. Pass 3, Kevin to Gabe, back to Kevin. Kevin keeps it in bounds. Kevin has it. Kevin sends it across to Alex. Slide tackle. Alex, that's Will on the ball. Will near midfield, sends it to Josh. Josh gets slide tackled, it goes out of bounds. 15 minutes into the first half, there's no score. Will to throw it in, Will to Yumi. Yumi turns on it, shields it with his body, sends it to Kevin. Can Kevin stop it? No, it's gonna bounce out of bounds. Get caught in the wind. Throw in for Blue. 14 on the throw. 14, Nielsen on his chest. Nielsen turns. Nielsen still has it. Nielsen to Julian. Eddie was protecting. David to Yumi. Yumi on his right. Yumi to Will. Will turns back to Yumi. Yumi to Nielsen. There's 2 players on him. It's going to Kevin. Kevin has it. Kevin turns back to Julian. Julian on the ground to Matthew. He gets stepped on. Hits the player. Matthew has it. 29. He gets pushed. That's a foul. He gets pushed again on his hip. Matthew's on the ground. Matthew is on the ground. Wagner's coming out. He's got hit twice today. He got a burn on the first early in the game.
Let's go, Matthew! Let's go, Matthew!
We are 17 minutes into the first half. Gabe's getting some water. Matthew's checking his side. Players went to get water on the side. It's a very sunny day. It's probably about 80 out here. Not that humid, but the sun is really beating down right now. 7 in the evening. It's very warm. Both teams got water. They're back on the field. See, I don't see any changes for Valeo. No changes. Eddie's still in goal. Matthew's going to have a free kick. They're about 30 yards away. 30 yards from goal. Goalie setting the wall. 2 on the wall. Matthew steps up to it. Kicks it low and wide. It's a goal kick for Costa Unida. Goal kick. Goalie's keeping it in the shade. Punts it toward us. It doesn't bounce, but it goes out of bounds. 17 tried to save it. Kevin on the throw. Kevin to Alex, drifting down the wing. Alex off his head. Alex, 4, puts it out of bounds. Alex leaves the ball for Kevin. Kevin looks, tries to find Alex. There's nobody there. 17 plays him up. Alex saves it. Alex dances over the ball to his left. Alex into the box. It's caught by the goalie on the near post. Matthew is there. Goalie has it. Whips it out to the left. Sends it to 16. Alex is on him. He charges on the ball. David gets hit as he heads the ball away. It's a throw-in for blue. Right over midfield. Now the wind's sort of cross breeze from our left toward us. Matthew on his feet. Matthew loses it. Alex has it. Alex steps over it. Alex turns, finds Yumi. Alex has it. Alex is looking for something. He chips the wing to Josh. Josh gets it. They call a push on Josh. Looked like a 50-50 ball. Call a foul on Josh. It's a free kick for blue. Goalie's gonna take it. We are 20 minutes into the first half. It's scoreless, 0-0. Goalie hits it down the left side. Nielsen's under it. Nielsen off his chest. He gets hooked. He gets hooked, and there's a foul on number 17. He couldn't get around Nielsen. Nielsen on the ball. He's out to the right side to Will. Chased by number 9 on blue. That's Yumi. Yumi sends it back to David. David to Julian. Julian up the middle to Alex, to Kevin. Kevin in the air. Yumi's making a run. Goalie's coming out, edge of the box. He picks it up. Goalie sets it down for the center back. Matthews after him. Sends it to number 8, back to the goalie. It's a tricky win. Any extra plays might be difficult. It's over 17. Julian on this side. Julian plays it with his left foot. Julian makes a move. He makes a run down the left to Gabe. Gabe gets pushed. No foul. He gets pushed over. 16 on the side. Nielsen shields it. Goes out of bounds. Kevin on the throw. Okay. Kevin down the sideline. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Kevin is going to take it again. Kevin throws it deep to over Matthews' head. Gabe is pursuing the ball. 8 turns in the center, sends it to his left. Josh is on him. Goes to the wing to 17. He sends it to 9, trying to make a run down the left. David cuts him off. 17 has it. Chips the wing. And they're going to shoot. Eddie's going to get that one. That's a long shot. Eddie out to Julian. Julian down the middle. Julian to Kevin. Kevin back to Eddie. 9's pursuing. Eddie in the air toward Gabe. No, to Alex. Alex brings it down with his foot. To Yumi. Yumi to Kevin. Kevin to Alex. Alex chips Gabe. He makes a run down the middle. Here he comes. He's going to get to it. 11's on him. Gabe in the middle. 11 slide tackles it away. It's going to be a corner for Valeo. It's going to be Yumi on the corner. We are 23 minutes in. Still scoreless. Yumi's going to take the corner. He can't see it from here. We're blocked by fans. Near post. It gets headed away. Gabe is going to get to it on his head to Kevin. Kevin loses it. Goes out of bounds. Kevin's going to throw it in. Kevin looks. Tries to find Matthew. Gets cut off. 14 off his head. Gabe on his foot. Gabe gets through 2 defenders. Gabe gets kicked in the ankle. No call. It's in the air. Julian off his head to Nielsen. Nielsen's got turns on in the center circle. Nielsen to his left. Sends through to Alex. Alex to Matthew. Matthew chips the box to Alex. Alex has it in the box. He turns. He's trying to shoot. Alex can't get around the defender. Here comes Gabe. Gabe goes to his right, to his left. Slide tackled away. Matthew comes out. They held his arm. Matthew to the left. He gets tripped. And it's a penalty. 14 took down Matthew in the box. It's going to be a penalty. Jesus. We got some loud fans on the side for Valeo. It's going to be Matthew on the penalty. We're 24 minutes into the game. It's 0-0. Matthew on the penalty. Matthew, and it's a goal. It's 1-0 Valeo. Matthew on the goal. We're 25 minutes into the first half.
Let's go!
It's 1-0 Valeo. I haven't seen any other changes to the team so far. Okay, kickoff. Blue has it. They're going to go down the left again. 17 steps over it. That's Dennis now in the game. Dennis replaces Will. Dennis looks. Dennis throws to Josh. Gets played out of bounds into the Valeo bench. There's a lot of extra guys on the Valeo bench. Let's see, who is it? That's Dennis. Dennis to Alex. Alex to Dennis. Back to David. David to Dennis. To Alex. 2 men on him. Nielsen has it. Nielsen turns to his left. Nielsen to Kevin. Kevin has it. Kevin to Yumi. It's a hard touch. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Blue. 16's going to throw it in for Blue. He looks, he finds an open man in number 8. Gabe runs into it. They still hold the ball. 16 has it for Blue. 16 in the corner. Number 2 has it. Julian Shields. Julian Shields it out of bounds. It's a goal kick for Valeo. 1-0 Valeo. 26 minutes into the first half. It goes out to David. David back to Eddie. They got to get rid of the ball. Eddie to Julian. 17 is applying some pressure for Blue. 8 is applying pressure. Julian on the ground to Yumi. Yumi turns. Yumi chips Gabe. It's a little far. Goes out of bounds. 3 is going to throw it in for Blue. 3 to 17. Gabe heads it out of bounds. They're moving up the field slowly here. 27 minutes into the first half. 17 gets it back. It's on his foot. He chips it into the box, toward the box. Nielsen gets pushed out by 7. Nielsen protects the ball, sends it to Dennis. Dennis to Josh. Nielsen has it. Now it gets taken away. That's Yumi that played it out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Blue. They send it back. They're beyond midfield. This thing wants to reverse it. They go up the center of the field. Number 2 has it in the center circle. I think that's number 8. 8 dances around, hits the middle. He has room. He's going to shoot. And it goes wide. Eddie was there. Eddie on the goal kick with 28 minutes in. Eddie out to the left to Julian. Julian pursued by 17. Julian steps around, sends it to David. David to his right to Dennis. Dennis comes up the side. He goes the middle. He finds Matthew. He misses it. 3's on the ball. Gabe is on him. 3 sends it back to the goalie. He looks. It's 1-0 Valeo. Number 3 has it on the right. He's coming up the side to 17. 17 gets cut off by Kevin. They chip the middle. Ben is in the game. It's off Dennis's head. David gets pulled. Players down in midfield. Brendan's in the game as well. We'll have to reset in a minute. 2 has the ball. He spins on it for Blue. He goes to the left. It's a little long. Yumi's going to protect. Yumi has it. Yumi into the corner. He gets run over by the player. No call. Yumi got crushed. Dennis. Dennis to Ben. To Dennis. Back to David. David clears. Didn't get past number 4. Brendan has it. Brendan's still on the ball. Brendan spins. He had the ball. Taken away by number 8. 3 players. Brendan gets pushed down. No call. Nielsen gets pulled down. It's a foul on Blue, number 2. We're 29 minutes into the game. 1-0 Valeo. It's going to be right in front of the Valeo bench. David to Ben. Ben to Julian. Julian up to Gabe. Off his foot. 17 off his head. Gets past him. Matthew's going to get no. It's going to go out of bounds. Kicked out by Blue. Throwing for Valeo. Kevin's going to throw it in. Kevin to Gabe. Gabe turns on it. They lose the ball. They're making a run. 16. Julian hits it off the player. It's throwing for Valeo. And it's halftime. 1-0 Valeo. That's a crowd over here.